So this starts off, this blank, for me, about 1 5/8 by about 6 inches long. Works good. So basically, we're going to put it between centers and turn it down.
Next time Ruth does the demo for us, we'll invite you on. It's also online.
All right, so we bring this down to a cylinder. This is going to be quick and ugly. All right, down to a cylinder. Take that off. So what you got in this kit, is, and I think this is one of the better ones. You got the scoop, which is that, and you got a ferrule. So we got that. So the first thing we need to do is put my pin jaws back on. You need to drill a hole for the handle to screw into. So what I'm going to do is put that out. So put that in there gently. That's out of whack, obviously. And then what we're going to do is bring that up, so that should be lined up, and I'm going to advance this as I tighten it. Hopefully the thing is lined up pretty good. Okay. That's good enough. Have you guys all made ice cream scoops? Is this redundant? People really do like them. All right, so this drill bit is 11/32. So it's got to have to be, these things are threaded to, what is it, 3/8 by whatever. So it's going to have to be smaller than that. All right, so here we're going to go in. Into the tape, which is, you know, you measure this out, and so you're talking, I don't know, 1 3/4 or something like that. Uh-huh.
Yeah, all my drills have tape marks on them.
Okay, so now you have to you have to drill the hole first, and then the ferrule goes on. It was a buddy of mine who's no longer a buddy, but that's a different story. He was making these, and I looked at him and I said, what the, something is dramatically wrong with these. And what it was he was drilling out the hole. No, he was drilling out the hole after. Yeah. And I mean, how we even got them together, I don't know, but it's, you know, a lot of this stuff is, you get the steps, you get the cutting down, and you learn the sequence. You know, tomorrow, guys are going to be learning the sequence, and it's not always the easiest thing to get that sequence into your head. Okay, so now I just brought the tail center back, and we bring that up. And again, you want to true it up a little bit. Okay. What I do is I make a mark at 7/16 of an inch. Right about there. And that's so that this thing, the ferrule is about 5/8 of an inch, but the handle has this little knobbing on it, so it has to sit in there. So you can only go 7/16. So here I take this guy. Again, these are so handy. skew with peeling. Yeah, you could do it with a. You could do this with a parting tool, I suppose. I just think that the skew works better. So you want to, this needs to be real snug. And you know, the color wood works particularly well for these things. Those are generally my best sellers. All right, so here, that just goes down. All right, so we're there. I'm looking for another hammer. This looks like a good hammer. So ideally, if you got to hammer it on, that's good. And it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of glue in there if you need. You know, sometimes you get a little bit of shrinkage. Okay, so we're getting there. I want to go to a smaller tail center.
Where are you buying your ice cream too?
Woodcraft. And usually go in with a bunch that, you know, to get a group order. All right, so we're gonna have a little bit of waste on the end here. So there. Now we gotta taper this. Okay. Then and this looks suspiciously like the handle that I get for the ice cream scoops looks suspiciously like the handle you can get for the little screwdrivers you can get and stuff. It's just, I think it's a good shape. All right, rough and gouge. Anybody want to tell me what that little motion was? I was putting a tool into the wood without being on a tool rest. And again, you should be honored. I don't usually do two of those in a night, so.
Just see if we're awake.
Again, you're just
Or if I'm awake.
You're just showing us how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the more you do it, a couple more times.
Well, if it's a mistake, I've probably done it. All right, so I'm not gonna, I know we're running low on time, so I'm not gonna fuss too much with it. Now I just want to clean up the back of this.
The only thing about that sound I was saying is better with the ones with a thicker handle.
The what?
Thicker handle sells better than the thinner handle.
Uh,
Because older people grabbing the ice cream scoop.
I haven't had an issue with that. For me, mostly it's this size seems to be, you know, a good size that most people like. Okay, so now biggest thing is we got to clean up this little dimple on the back here. This is the long point of the skew again. And then we're just about done. Quickly, let me cut that off, I hope, with a pocket knife if I got one. Here we go. And then there'll be one last thing to do, and so nip that off. Now that needs to be sanded, but we don't have a lot of time, so come on. Oh, here we go. All right, the last thing I have to do is thread this thing. Pop that out. Pin jaws, they're invaluable to me. I don't know if I could live without pin jaws, literally. But I work on a smaller scale. You know, big bold guys look at them kind of sneer. So this is a 8 by 3/8 by whatever tap. And that'll screw on. I may be a little shallow here, so there may be a gap, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, so you can see the gap. I screwed up. The 7/16 wasn't 7/16, but you get the idea, and I think we're out of time anyway, but you get the idea, hopefully.
Let's give Bob a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
For Germany, and it's really good stuff. I sent one of my customers there.
Yeah.
And he called back and said it's best quality for ice cream scoops and the cheese spreaders.
Yeah.
Chefware kits. Check it out.
Yeah, that's.
Chefware.
I'll ask about it. Okay.
We appreciate everybody's help cleaning up.
Yeah, but leave me alone for a few minutes to throw all this together.
Well, we won't clean you up.
Susan's tried for too many years and it didn't work.
I haven't seen it or anything. I heard about it, and like you said, I recommended one
Well, thank you very much.
Ah.
I'm gonna run up. She can't get to bed till I get her to put that brace on.
Yeah.
Better off. She goes to bed around 8 o'clock every night.
I don't blame her.
Thanks again. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Nice demonstration, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
I would never pick that wood for that grinder, but that is
Oh, yeah.
But once you get through that.
It's so tacky, it looks kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, no, it works. It's really, especially for a demonstration.
And you know what?
Kind of vibrant.
Yeah, and when I get this stuff, I never know what they have. So if they have, it's cheap when I get it. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna get it, make something out of it.
So now, what's the whole reason for threading? So you take it off and wash it?
Yeah, I mean, you could literally glue it in there.
That's kind of wonderful.
I mean, I've seen people, you know, like immerse their and stuff like that. So.
Don't want to
Just on something, watch that part down the back. You guys want me to take that home and finish it up, and then I'll send that back to you too. Then.
Joe Long is your
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bob. See, I didn't know that Omar had a sister. Dude, I talked about Well, Joe is actually moved into our his office.
I think so. No, I don't know. Maybe you know.
Yeah.
I'm Joe's father.
I'll ask him.
Okay. Well, I'm the only young
If you get, if you get wheels like this, get the ones across the right side. These are, they're not, they're okay, but I would
all the cords.
companies that have to.
there's more, you get more use out of the sides and things like that.
So my territory is North America, which is Mexico, US, Canada. I also handle.
Grit wise,
So I'm on
I go with about 180. That's not, that's an old one.
I will come to
Yeah, that is 220, and it's a little, 180 would be much better. The other one is 80 grit, and it's just a
you
little
all have to be
aggressive.
Well,
Well,
You made a mess.
I know. Better hope I don't
Does that pulpwood shrink?
It does a little bit, not much. It's pretty
Not like regular, obviously. It's
No,
not
but I've had
regular
it.
wood, because I thought with all the glue in between, it really, I didn't think it would be able to move.
Yeah, I mean it does. When I was doing those, well, actually the shore rings and pins, I had some that I cut in wedges, and it shrunk enough to snap them apart. Yeah, so it was. I mean, I think it's the same thing. You can try it out, and it probably would be good. Yeah, it moved enough where I had to remake some for people.
flexible tube in my back system so that when I'm sanding, it'll just pull that right up. Right up above. I haven't put the hook on the ceiling yet to do that.
All right, none of my junk is on here.
Did you have to glue that up, or is that?
Those are all glued up. They're cut.
Did you glue it up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Oh yeah, they don't give it to you that way. They look at me like I'm nuts when they see that.
If you want some a little small, Bob, the ones you did for me were smaller than this, right?
Yeah, I've changed them a little bit over time.
I've got some there, maybe this much shorter. So if you want it. Alright. So, because I know they're not this high.
I do.
Like
I like.
the
I like.
purple ones, but you did some the
I like-
red like this.
Well, but I like 4-inch and 3.5. And
And what are the balls?
what size? We have like 5/8 square, but about 2 1/4, I think. Nice setup. Thank you.
That's all we're back on, what is that?
Club.